Warm night for a fire, isn't it?
It's not for the heat. It's for humility. That's rather good, isn't it?
Maybe if I understood it.
Well, see what I'm doing? I'm getting rid of tons of old tinsel, darling. All this Hollywood nonsense I've been accumulating for years, for 30 years. Publicity, releases, those dreadful old magazine stories without a word of truth in them. The old posters. Did you know that I once had a part in a picture called Daughters of the Devil? I played a chorus girl. Oh, I am sick and tired of the past, Brian. Maybe that's always been my trouble, living in the past, wallowing in all those old memories. Well, it's time I started looking to the future again. Brian?
Oh, I heard you, Mom. Of course, I agree with you.
I don't think you heard a word I said. Darling, what is it? You look awful. Something has to be wrong.
Oh, I just did a little bridge burning myself.
What do you mean?
I just got tired of being one half of a secret. That's what I mean. I did something that should have been done years ago, Mom. I told Paige the truth.
Oh, Brian, you didn't.
I told her that I'm her brother. Her real brother, not just an accident of a marriage. Different kind of accident. Total disaster.
Oh, Brian.
I'll never forget her face, Mom. Never.
Did she say anything? Did she say she was going to do anything about it?
No. I don't know what she's going to do.
All right, tell me. Take me with you.
You don't know how long I've waited for this, Paige. Sometimes I thought it never was going to happen. We're going to be terrific together.
And you say Paige went out right after she heard this?
She left. But not because of what I told her. She had a date. In fact, I suspect she had a date with a very old friend.
Who's that?
It doesn't matter. The big question now is whether or not Paige is going to be coming back.
But you're not serious.
Oh, Mom, you remember how I reacted when Dad told me the bad news. All I wanted to do was pack a bag and leave and get as far away from this damn situation as I could. I guess that's when I started thinking of the Navy, all those posters about seeing the world. It was almost a year before I was even more than a few hundred miles from home.
That didn't matter, did it? How far away you were since we didn't see you or hear anything from you.
I had to leave, Mom, you know that. I couldn't stay around feeling the way I did about Paige and then finding out that what I felt was all wrong. Sick.
No, it wasn't that. There was no way you could have realized that she was more than your stepsister. Brian, does your father know what you've done?
No.
Then he didn't give his permission?
I decided I didn't need his permission.
He's going to be terribly upset. You realize that, don't you? Especially if Paige does something foolish.
Well, at least I've cleared up the atmosphere, haven't I?
Yes, that's true. Brian, it is true. The air will be much, much clearer now. Now that everyone knows who they are. It can only do us all good, don't you think so?
Yes, Mom. There's nothing like the truth, is there?
Well, we can have a new beginning, all of us. We can be family again. That's all I ever really wanted. That's why I wanted all of us to work on the movie together.
Mom, I haven't decided whether I'm going to be working on that film yet.
Oh, Brian.
Aren't there enough Madisons working on Mansion of the Damned now? Has it ever occurred to you just how fitting that title is? How this house seems to fit?
There's nothing of the kind.
Maybe this family has a curse on it too, Mom. Excuse me. I've got some work to do. The way it has to be, Paige, because I am your brother. Your real brother, not your stepbrother.
What are you saying?
We're not just related by marriage. It's flesh and blood, Paige. Dad is father to us both. That's the reason for this whole mess. That's the reason why I can't love you.
You don't believe in the devil, do you, Edmund? You think it was a purely symbolic invention of the early church? You have this deep faith in the reality of God, and yet you reject the reality of his opposite number. What would you say if I told you I had seen, touched, even made love to Satan?
We'll travel west. That's the way to go. West and south, where the sunshine is. How about Northern California? You like Northern California, huh? I love Frisco. I've never been there, but I know I love it just the same. Ooh, it's so great to live in a big, big country, huh?
Yeah.
All the choices we've got.
Toby, it takes money to live anywhere.
Hey, don't worry about it. I'm all set for travel.
Why don't you just deal with the fact that now there are two of us?
Paige, I told you not to worry about it. Trust me. I've been saving my pennies. I am the perfect example of thrift.
Let me go home and pack a bag, get some clothes.
No, I don't want you going home. That's a bad idea. You'll start thinking about this. You'll think it's a crazy thing to do. Then your brother and your old man are going to find you, and they're going to talk you out of it.
I'm not running away with you with the clothes on my back.
Listen, we will send for everything you want later when we get settled. And if you want anything else in the meantime, we'll just buy it. I promise, baby. You can have anything you want. A whole new wardrobe.
Toby, how'd you get all that money being a bartender?
I got big tips. Look, don't worry about it. It's okay about the bread.
I can remember when you were telling me how broke you were, about how much it was going to cost you to get the guns to the rebel army.
And you were great about that, Paige, putting all that money into the project. You've got that coming back to you.
I don't care about the money. I care about the fact that the project didn't work and that we didn't help those people.
Well, they're still hanging in there. They've got that dictator on the run.
Yeah, the police think that we just did it for the money, that we were cheating them.
Well, you and I know better. Maybe things didn't work out quite the way we planned, but nobody can blame us for trying.
That's what I tried to make them understand.
Look, I think we should go. My lease is up here, and if I know my landlady, she'll have the next tenant in about 10 minutes.
Okay. I guess I'm all right. You want me to help you with this one?
Huh? Oh, no, don't. I'll get that.
Stop! Oh, my God. Toby, look at all this money. Where did... the $100 bills here? Where must be...
Yeah, there must be $1 million there, Paige. That's right. $1 million. That's why you don't have to worry about buying any clothes.
Where did it come from? Oh, no. You were paid! There was $1 million payoff!
Look, don't get so worked up about it. I was going to tell you about it later. Right now, I just don't think you'd understand. Your head's just full of that idealistic garbage.
You lied to me, Toby. You lied to everybody.
No, you're wrong about that. Everyone else knew about it. I had to tell them the score. I told them it was a perfect way for them to satisfy their ideals and their bank account. I couldn't tell that to you, honey. Your bank account doesn't need any fattening. All those Madison millions.
Just to me. You lied just to me.
I had to do it, Paige. I had to. A rich kid like you doesn't worry about getting paid for a work, but the rest of us, hey, we thought it was a little different. We didn't think there was anything wrong with it. And we were all taking a really big risk. We could have gotten a federal rap for that, all of us. We were robbing from Uncle Sam, the United States government, baby.
Defective arms. You were stealing lousy, useless guns. I bet you didn't tell me that either, did you,
Look,
Toby?
will you calm down a little bit? I mean, that was a bad break, the guns being no good. It was a real crying shame.
I don't believe you. You knew the guns were bad. You knew and you didn't care. You didn't give a damn about it.
Honey, will you listen to me? Look, it's the end result that counts now, right?
Oh, yeah. And this is the end as far as I'm concerned.
Don't be in such a hurry, Paige, huh? Just sit down and give it some thought. Just try to hear my side of it.
You know what I think about your side of it?
What I think about your side of it. What is this? Louise Simpson, Zach Wilson, what?
Just give me that. That's nothing. It's just a list of the people that were in the group.
No, it's a list of them. It's a list of the people who tried to kill me. What are you trying to do, Toby? Kill everybody so you can have the money to yourself? Why does my name have a question mark by it?
Because, Paige. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about you yet.